BOBAbrickz, and we are live. And as I always say, guys, the fun is in the build. The fun is in the build. Thanks for jumping on, guys. It's great to see you. It's Extra Monday, guys. And as you know, we're building the trilogy build today. Well, we're continuing the trilogy build, if you want to put it like that, of the Republic tank. So jump on in and check it out. Hey, mister, what's up? How you doing, man? What's going on? Great to see you on there. Are you okay? How you doing on this beautiful Monday, man? Wake up. Ah. Hi, how you doing? City Bricks, what's up, man? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. It's great to see you guys on there. I'm just getting this thingamajig, as you know, together. Thanks for jumping on in this episode. Episode 19, sorry. It's great to see you guys. Something beat the Jet to what? What's going on with the Jet to what? You got me plugging channels I don't even want to plug by calling their name out. What's up with that? What's happening? You need to explain. What? What? I'm confused. You need to break that down for me. I'm absolutely confused. I'm totally confused. You need to break that down. Just getting this right here. And as soon as it clicks on, we'll be good to go. What is happening over there? I'm totally confused, man. Right, I'm gonna pin you right now. There you go, you're pinned. And let me just get you guys in here. Yeah, we're doing a follow-up to the trilogy. On which I started a couple days ago. So I'm doing the extra bill. Bro, stop dancing. What's going on? Who's dancing? What's going on? You need to let me know what's happening, man. Are you playing some sort of game or something? Brick City, what's up, man? You alright? It's great to have you on, man. Brick City's in the house, y'all. How's your day, mister? How you doing? Stopped his daily routine. What's his daily routine? Oh, really? He's not farming? What? Anyway, thanks for jumping in there. It's great to see you guys. Just putting this. I'm putting this thing together here. And for some reason, it doesn't want to connect. Don't get why it doesn't want to connect. He's finally woke. What? Who's woken up? I'm trying to get this thing to connect here, man, but it's not connecting. I don't get it. Just really strange. It's never done that before. But for some reason, it's just being very strange. Just don't get it at all. Never, what's up, man? How you doing? Great to see you. Thanks for jumping on. May the force be with you. Great to have you on there. Bo, what up? What's up with you? How you doing? Bacon stopped getting strawberry. What? What is going? What are you doing? Are you playing some sort of game or something? I don't know what you're doing back there, but that's just I don't know. I'm totally confused. Right, guys. So I am doing the follow up. Still completing this ship so I can venture on to the next one. So far, we got to this point. I do love how they have how this opens up as opposed to the salt tanks. I like what they did here. They actually obviously changed some of the way they build it. It's not completed yet. We're going to be doing a lot more work on it right now to complete this. But yeah, I like what they did here. I like how they made this to open the cabin here. This is pretty cockpit, if you want to call it that. I love what they did there. That's pretty cool. So we're going to and add some pieces to that. Again, thanks for jumping on there, everyone. We're on booklet 2, and as you guys know, I'm building this out of my garage, and I'm on booklet 2 now, off the PDF. It's not it's not like a mag or anything like that. It's not that sort of instruction. I'm working off the PDF on my computer. And I think we're pretty close to closing it down and starting the next part of the build. Just got to put some attachments on here. The gun's coming up next. So they're asking for us. Again, thanks for jumping on, guys. It's great to have you on there. What was that? What? I missed that. What was that? You said, good, just figuring out what I should build next. Ooh. What are you thinking of? What are you thinking about? Star Wars, what? End of 2025. Please, Boba. My mom is kind of what is going on? Lego Master for life. Mom is kind of homeless too. What's that? I eat my garage. Django, what's up, man? How you doing? Guess who? Django's back. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Django's back. What's up, man? BOBAbrickz with a Z. I love it. I love it. I love it, man. May the force be with you, Django with a Z. Great to have you on there. I'm just trying to get this device working over here. But it seems to be acting up a bit. Don't get why. Just don't get it at all, but there you go. But I'll be up and running in a couple of seconds. So yeah, what are you looking to build? Hey, Ikane, what's up, man? How you doing? Really good. What's going on with you? It's great to see you, man. You okay? Better, I hope. I hope you're much better. Again, thanks for jumping on, everyone. It's great to have you on there. Great to see you. It's amazing to see you guys. Actually. Thanks for coming back, everyone. Yeah, we are building the trilogy, continuing that line that I started last year, where I was building trilogy all the way through the year. I am building other ships also, as I did say. I am doing all the Millennium Falcons all the way through, but I am taking on this part of the adventure, which is building the gunships. Not, I apologize, Republic ships. As you know, there's 3 of them. There's actually 4. I said before, there's 4, but one of them is a poly bag, so we don't really count that one, do we? Right. Let's just check. Oops. And see if we can do something maybe sort of sneaky. We're on 76 over here, guys. 76. But anyway, let's continue. What's that? 1-1. Hello. 787. We count. Again, thanks for jumping on, everyone. Let me just say welcome to all you guys. I will be putting up a poll, and we'll see how it goes down. And the poll is, there's the poll, guys. Thanks for jumping on again. Right, let's continue this build, guys, so we can move on. So we need to get ourselves, as you guys know, I'm building out of my garage, and it's like I say, it's not like building with a booklet or anything like that. It's me looking and picking the pieces out of my pieces that I have in my garage. So we want to put one of these just on here, trying to complete this set, this build. Set number 75182. Republic ship. Let me know in the comments if you guys built any of these Republic ships before. There's 3 of them, like I said. And like building off the PDF, I said it before, it's a nightmare sometimes because you don't really see the whole build. And I'm just trying to add some guns on now. Okay, so back then, a lot of the ships came in one set of colors, would I say, more or less. So we want to add one of these with this star right here, which I call a star screwdriver because that's just the way it looks to me there. And one of these on the top. It's going this way, like so. And I love hearing those bricks. When I hear a brick clipping like that, I just feel, yes, you did something right. Every time I hear that clip, it just feels like you've done something correctly. Okay, on the top, you want to add one of these, just like so. Once you've got that in place, we're going to get ourselves one of these guns. Again, I picked this out of my garage, and I'm hoping I have all the pieces picked out, which is kind of tricky. If you guys ever build a ship or whatever, and it didn't come in a bag that you bought out of the store, and you know how tricky it is building it, finding all the pieces to put it together. It is very, very tricky, I do say, if I do say so myself. So once we've completed that, we're gonna add one of these funny type bricks. Again, thanks for jumping on there, guys. It's great to have you. Just back here. Into one of these, like so. And we're gonna place that just right here like that. Once we've got that completed, we're gonna add one of these, which is the gun, I hope. And that's gonna go just right in there. I haven't seen much of these in black. Just give me a second, guys. Let me get back again. I'm working off of 3 devices. A, B, C. What is going on over here? Somebody's spamming. Do we have a spammer? Can I time out myself? We have a spammer, guys. Somebody's spamming me. Okay, so once we've completed that, I do believe this connects over here. Just right in here like that. Yep. You can see that's one of the guns there now, guys. I love how they did that. They changed up how they usually have the guns, and they placed that on the side. Looks pretty good to me. And we want to repeat similar. Want to get one of those 1x2s. So I figure I know all of them now. 1x2, and we'll put all of them together. And let's just find one of these. 1x2, and one of those things that I call that star brick. Yeah. So again, this goes on the top just over here. This goes right over there like that. But I gotta be careful and put it on the correct side. Yeah, I think it goes this way. Oops. Again, thanks for popping in, guys. We're doing an extra build Monday. Let's make sure I put that correctly there, guys. And I didn't. The red needs to be out a bit. Let's pull this back just here, like so. There you go. That's better. And one of these just goes right here like that. Great. Once you've completed that, you need one of those. And get this right in here like that. And just place this right in there. Great. Starting to look pretty good, guys. And this time I was gonna just stick it in there like that, but if I do, I might mess up. So I'll make it much harder to place the gun, which goes just right there like that. Again, thanks for jumping on, guys. You guys do support this channel and make my channel grow. And this ship is starting to look really good now, guys. You can really see it coming together. Okay, once we get those in place, I think we're almost there. We're pretty much almost there, guys. Basically, I think we've covered it, guys. So that's basically the build on the 75182. Okay, what we will do now, again, extra Monday, we are going to just move this over a bit and see if we can get this to sit on there and start building the next ship. Got to get my mascot in there. I don't know how it's going to hold. It's going to get run over by the tank. We'll start building the follow-up to that ship. Again, I'm not building it in any particular order. But I am building the trilogy. So this one, as you know, came out in 2017. One of the smaller of the three came out with 3 figs. One exclusive fig in there. We had 1 clone, 2 B1 droids, and 1 Jedi. So let me know if you built any one of these sets, guys, if you have it in your collection. Right, so we can move on, guys. Since we've completed that, we will move on now to the next set. This one, I do have the instructions on this one. Set number, this is the better of the 2, better of the 3. This one had 2 figs in it. Kind of show you the figs here. I have them in a baggie. Right there, I can kind of show you the figs. This one had a plastic pauldron on it. These are one of the few droids, one of the few figs that came with Star Wars, came with a plastic pauldron. I wish they did put the skirt on it also. It would have been really, really cool, but they only went with a pauldron. They did give us a visor, so that looks pretty cool on it. And 2 blasters. So that looks pretty fine. Right, so let's jump on and 0, yes, wow. On the poll says 0 to Django as opposed to the Mando. Wow. That is, no, actually both of them is 0. No one has took the poll as of yet. Again, guys, you can have a chance to opportunity to get a free gift by making a comment. Again, that's your only opportunity, really. Unless you want a free gift. Oh, 100%. Wow, 100% yes. Okay. Mr. said 100% yes. There are ways you can get gifts on when we're doing the live. The main way you can get a gift is by becoming a member on the top subscription on my channel. If you do, you get a gift automatically. I mail it out to you the next working day, wherever you are. The other ways you can is if you become a super fan. I pick 3 super fans and pull one out, and you have an opportunity to get a gift there also. Also, once you become a member on the top tier, I do a membership draw every month, which gives you an opportunity to get another gift, and you can probably get one as you go along on the membership program if you're fortunate enough and I pull your name out. The other way is when we doing the live and we're doing a giveaway. If I have a certain amount of subscribers, I do a giveaway from the people who go into the bag of doom, which is right here. And you may have an opportunity of getting into the dinosaur mouth, which is right over here. He's still hungry, looking for more names. All right, again, so thanks for jumping in, guys. It's absolutely fantastic to see you again. And we'll start building the 7679 next in the trilogy. And let me know in the comment if you have built. Lego, what's up, man? Strap Productions. What's going on? How you doing? Thanks for jumping on. It is great to see you. May the force be with you. Thanks for jumping in, man. What's that? Boba, how much costs the top tier? The top tier, if you go and you can check it out. I'm fantastic, man. I'm having when I'm building, I'm having like one of my greatest days when I'm building. I love Mondays anyway. I love Mondays, but when I'm building, it just exacerbate that. It just, you know what I mean? I feel really, 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 really delighted. So if that's a thing, I believe it is a thing. All right, so let's jump on. Again, we had 76 subscribers, guys. As you guys know, I do a secret giveaway if we get a certain amount of subscribers. We're still on 76. All right, so it hasn't moved. And when we get to a certain amount of likes also, I do give it a shot. Fair. Okay. Yeah, I do give it a shot. So please share, like, and subscribe if you feel like doing that. Okay, so we are starting to build in the series. Like I said, the first one we built, which was the 75182 in the series, came out in 2017. It's the last of the lot. This is the first one, the one we're going to build right now, the 776. It's the biggest of all of them, the 7679. And again, I am building these out of my garage. I'm giving this a shot. I think I've picked out most of the pieces. Yeah, I think I've picked out most of the pieces. Again, thanks for popping in, guys. You guys are fantastic. So firstly, we need two of these. The other time I've seen these sort of bricks is when I built my 7662. The same setup, but it went gray. Same size, the 6x8. 6x8. Yeah, these are pretty cool for building. You can build a lot of different things with it because you can attach stuff on the side and really work with it. So you can build houses. So if you put them like that alongside, you can build windows like this without using other bricks. You can build a box with it if you need to, like I said, to hold things inside and make a lid on the top. So that's pretty cool also. And as I said before, it came out with 2 minifigures with it. 2 clones, troopers. Trying to get this thing to move up. And it came out in 2008, this one, guys. 2 clone troopers. So let's jump in and let's build this. Okay. Again, thanks for showing up, all you guys. Always amazing to have you guys on here. I hope you guys had a fantastic day and ready for a fantastic evening. Okay, so let's jump on with this build. So those 2 pieces, as I spoke about, we need to put 2 Technic blocks or tubes just right here on the outside. There we go, that's 1. And 2 of those. And just clip that right in here like so. Like that. And let's move on and see what comes next. Once we've got those in place, we need to add two 1x8s. Well, 3 anyway. 1 on the top here in the back, and then 2 along the sides. So if you're just jumping in, guys, we are building the trilogy as I started last year, and I wanted to continue. Someone asked, and I was like, okay, I will do that. And I'm still building all of the, well, I'm giving it a shot anyway, all of the Millennium Falcon like I said I would. Okay, so that's still in the works. It's still happening. We're building it from the smallest one, which is the one that came in the advent calendar, all the way up, which is going to be a very tricky, the Millennium Falcon UCS. So we want to add 2 of these, 2 of these gray 1x8s, just like that. So you can see that there. And just 1 more of these 1x8s just right up front like so. On the last one that we built, remember I spoke about that, 1x8s, and Lego made us put on 2 1x6s with 2 1x2s, which was unnecessary, and I called it brick count. And there it is. That's just proof is in the pudding. If you build at all, you would know that that it does come with that number, right? 1x8s. Okay, let's just add. There's a little piece that goes on in the center there. Just grab that. Here we go. Again, I have everything in a box right here that I picked out. If I could just show it to you guys. And it's a struggle to work with it. See if I can show it to you guys right here. So next time when I'm building, I've done it before, but the next time I'm building, sorry about that, guys. Next time I'm building, and I'm doing the selection, I am gonna like show. I've done a video like that before. The prep for the build again. When I build out of my garage, which I do a lot, most of the older ships I do build out of my garage. Okay, once we got that in place, see what comes next. We need 2 of these. I'm gonna use some of these that I already picked for, if I can find any of them. 1x2 reds, which there's none of them in there. Okay. Here's one of them. So these ships are so not absolutely similar, but they have a lot of the colors that match up. So when I was picking one set, it was, when I say it was pretty easy enough to do the next set. Okay, so we want to add one of these red ones right here, 1x2s, and we're gonna add 2 of these in gray, just right next to it. 2 by 1x6. Okay, again, thanks for jumping on, guys. Please do share. Mr. Boba, check your community chat. Okay, let's check it out. So I'm just checking the community chat now, because if you want to post anything that you would like me to see while we are doing the build, you can post it, or you want anyone to see in the chat, you can post on the community chat, guys. Visit the community and you can see it there. So I'll just check this out. Mr. has put something in there for us. See what we got. Ooh, some planes. Mr. loves his planes. What are those, Mr.? Oh. What are those? What are those, Mr.? What planes are those, guys? So if you're into planes, you could definitely check that out. Mr. always puts some fantastic stuff on there. Really, really cool stuff. So you can jump in there and check that out. I always think it's really cool when people like different things like that. Okay, so down here, we want to get 2 of these 1x6s, 1x2x6, and place those just right on the top here. Again, I want to make sure and get this correct. It's right here. And at the end, you want to place a 1x1x2 on the top, and rinse and repeat that same on the other side. Just like so. What's that? 225 and a Concorde. Nice. I'm liking that. I want to know when you're going to start building. Take your regular blocks and start building Lego ships. When I say Lego ships, if you know what I mean. Lego planes, airplanes. I want to know when you're going to start doing it. Just take your bricks and the ones you've collected and start building those. That'd be really awesome. Make your own mocks of those. That'd be really, really awesome. I think so, at least. In my opinion, okay? That's just my humble opinion. Okay, over here we need these smaller size, which is the 4x2x1s. And they go just in the corner right here. We need 2 of those. Again, guys, if you're just jumping in, we are building the trilogy of the tanks, right? It's the Republic tanks. And I want to know in the comments, guys, let me know if you've built one before, or if you're thinking of building one. Let me know what's going on. And also, how's your day? How is your day? Morning, evening, or lunch? Because it's lunchtime somewhere, right? It's lunchtime somewhere. And don't forget to take so we got 50-50, 50 for Django and 50 for Mando. On the polls, guys, check the polls out also. Okay, so we need a 2 by 2 by 2 by 6. Just add that in there. I wasn't expecting them to use so many white bricks on the inside. Figured when I saw this, it was more white bricks on the outside, but they did add white bricks on the inside to make sure I'm putting this correctly. Yeah, that's correct. See what comes next, guys. Again, I'm building this out of my garage, guys, and hoping I have all the pieces to complete this build. So we need one of those and a 1 by 6 by 2, which this one goes back here like so. And we need a brick that was tricky to find, guys. This one was very tricky to find. I think I'll have to put these, because when I build like this, some of the times it's pretty difficult to find the bricks when I'm building. Yeah, this one goes right at the front like that, and this goes just over there. Is that correct? No, it's not correct. This goes there like so, like that. Again, thanks for jumping on, guys. It's great to have you on there. Now we're looking for 2. Need to take some of these off of the worktop here and just place them over there because it's just easier to work. It's very crowded. There you go. That's from the last ship. So we need 2 of those and 2 of these. These, I've been seeing these for so long in my collection, guys. I never knew what they were for. Well, maybe there are other ships that they're for, but I never knew what they were for. And they just sat there. I'm talking about years, man. A long time. A long time. And finally, here we are building this, and this is what it was for all the time. Again, thanks for jumping in, everyone. Yeah, because I've been collecting for a pretty long time, guys. So this one goes on that side, like that. And we have to repeat that again. Again, I've been seeing these for so long, and I never knew what they were for. Never, ever. I could have never said, well, hey, that's exactly what these are for. If you guys have seen these bricks before in your collection and you built something else with it, could you please put it in the comments so I would know? Yeah, they were just sitting there. Nothing I've built ever required these before. So again, guys, we are building the trilogy of the Republic tank. Do jump on. Let me know in the comments if you've built it before. What do you think about it? Or if you would even venture buying it. I wanted to buy the new one because I do have them in seal boxes, and some of them the prices are moving. I'm not saying they're moving ridiculously, but some of the prices are moving up since they've retired. But they're not like really crazy. Some of them came with exclusive figs, like the Jedis. What's that? What's up? What's up, mister? Okay, so we need 4 of these down here. Go ahead, mister. And that seems like the bottom is complete. And now we're going to add one of these 6x10s in stone gray on the top, like that. And a 4x10 right next to it. I didn't put that correctly, did I? Again, thanks for jumping on, everyone, guys. It's great to have you on there. As you guys know, I am on TikTok also now. Someone told me I should try it out, and I am giving it a shot. What can it do? I didn't want to be a TikToker per se, but there you go. What can it do? I just put it on there and let it ride. Now, let's see if we get this right in place correctly. Again, thanks for jumping on, guys. Wookie, what's up, man? What's going on? How you doing, Wookie? It's great to see you. I hope you're having a fantastic day. May the force be with you, Wookie. Please hit the like button. Okay, let's see what comes next. So, Wookie, we had building the 7679 on the follow-up to the 751 that we built, 75182. We have completed that one, and we're trying to complete the trilogy. So thanks for jumping on there. It's great to have you, as always. So we want to add 2 of these similar to that one. Those were 3x3s, if you can see them right up front, and these are requiring 4x4s. They're pretty much similar builds, like I said before. Pretty much so, as you can see, similar to the Torrent. What's that? I'm good. Great to hear that. Boba, did you see my... Yeah. Oh, Lego plane. Both of them's Lego planes? I didn't think they were. I thought they were just they're Lego? I didn't realize they were Lego, man. I'm going back into it now. Those are Lego? Just a second. Let's take another look. I didn't realize they were Lego. Oh, another. Okay, I apologize. Let me check it out. New post. Let me check it out. Check it out. There you go. Oh, okay. Nice. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's pretty cool. Did you record that? Was that? Did I win when the Lego shop was what? Did you win where the Lego shop was? What was the answer you put in there? What was the answer you put on? So we want to add some of these. Let me know the answer you put on. We're going to add some of these on here, guys. These were difficult bricks because I have them in different colors, but these were sort of struggle to come by. It took me a while. I had to empty a lot of boxes, but because I do have a lot of these like separated from the rest of the stuff, and I can find them, but they were, like I said, they were a little tricky to find because of the shade. Again, thanks for jumping on there. What's that, Wookie? And some of them, yeah, but you got to tell me where. Not just. We need more information than that. We need to know where. Which store is it? Which store? Not just where, but which store is it? That was part of the question. Which store in particular? So we want to add 4 of these. Some of these are still a little wet because I had to wash them off to make sure they were absolutely clean and ready to go. A couple of these 1x4s. If you saw in the comments, I put a sad face. If I ever put a sad face when I ask the question, you know that's not the answer. Unfortunately, that's not the answer. So definitely watch for that. I do say watch for that when I do put that in the when you make a comment. Wookie. What's that location, Wookie? What's that location? So we need to add 2 of these and 2 more of those. Again, these were the more difficult ones in the bricks to find, man. And I'm looking, I need 2 more. Okay, I was just wondering if I did put, what's that location? Boba D, check out the community. Yes, I did. I saw it. Like I said, I think that's fantastic. I think that's the route you should go down, man. You may not want to do it, but I think that's the route you should go down because you're pretty good at that. You're pretty knowledgeable in that field. And I think that's the route you should go down. And just build those all the way. So we're looking for 1 more of those red, and it's trying to be elusive over here. I really thought I picked all of them out. But seem to be short of 1. What's that? I asked ChatGPT, Wookie, I still have 0 XP. Why would you have 0 XP? You should have, just a second, let me just check. Let me give it a check and see who's the top contender. See you soon, Wookie, not bye. We say see you soon. What's going on with that? Wookie doesn't have any, Wookie doesn't have any. That's pretty strange. Let's pin you there, Wookie, and see what happens. Let's pin you there and see what happens, okay? Let's see what happens from there. I pinned that. Yeah, I pinned that. Let's see what happens from there. Okay, let's move on. So at the end, we need 2 of these. Where are you? If I can find them. We need 2 of these. And these, they look awful. They look absolutely awful. If I can find 2 more that's not as bad as these. So I have a ton of white bricks over here. Let's see if I can find myself 2 of these. I'm looking for those things I call door stops, as you guys know. I call those little things that they make that looks like a wedge. I call them door stops. So I need 2 of those, because the ones I have, they're sort of sunburned. What's that? Wookie said, okay, but I have to go. I'll see you soon, man. Right, see you soon. I love that. Don't say bye. See you soon. At the Lego store, 5th Ave, 5th Avenue, New York. Close but no cookies. Close but no cookies on that one. Very close. Very close. I do say very close. Very close. But no cookies on that one. So we need these 2. One goes here, and one goes on the opposite end. And again, I have so many of these different things. It's pretty cool, because if I'm ever short, there you go. I go into my bag of tricks. It wasn't really my bag of tricks, really. Usually my bag of tricks has, it's more involved than that one, but it wasn't. Again, thanks for jumping on, guys. Please hit that like button, guys, and share. So we need 2 more. 2 more of those. And I know I have tons of those. Like I said before, here's another pair of them. Because I also use some of these on building my my Christmas lightsaber, if you guys remember. So there you go. So we need 2 of those. Let's see what else. I am building this again, guys, out of my garage. And I had to wash a lot of these. So if you hear me tapping, it's because I had to wash a lot of these things. This one needs to move just slightly a bit over, and place that one there like so. Incorrect. Goes the opposite way. Yeah, it goes this way. Okay. Again, thanks for jumping on, guys. You guys are fantastic. And these 2 just go right here. One of the reasons I took these challenges on, so I don't have a ton of white bricks, but I did pick up a ton of them when I made a purchase of like some loose bricks at a garage sale. So I ended up with a ton of them. So I was like, hey, I can definitely build this. So here I am, giving it a shot, building the trilogy, going all in on this trilogy. And I want to thank you guys for your support through it. Okay. Always appreciated, man. Always appreciated. You guys are fantastic. Right. So we need 2 1x3s, which some came from the last build also, and 2 2x3s also. Let's just see, and I hope they're not stained. Okay, that's great. They're not stained, because I don't want to put them in. I've been using some, and I don't want to put them in if they're stained at all. Before we move on, we need is that a 1x8? Yeah, 1x8 goes right across the front here. Is it a 1x8? Is it? Yes, it's a 1x8. Am I putting that on the right side? Okay, these are just a little way up front here, guys. Just got to make a quick little adjustment here. Just got to go back just a little bit there. Whoops. Like that. Again, thanks for jumping on, guys. You guys are fantastic. This one moves back just one. And the same over here. There, just like that. And then we place this 1x8 gray just right there. Okay. Here we got two of these, just right here. This one. And let's find another. I had to wash these because I did take it out of my garage, so some of them are still wet from washing them off, and a lot of them are like sunburned. So if that's a thing, that's just where's that 1x3? Sorry, 2x3. I'm saying 1x3, and it's actually a 2. There we go. I got it. Thanks for jumping on, guys, and staying with the build. I'll have to turn this down just a bit so you guys can have a better look there. Yep, that's much better. Now I need one of these, which goes just right there. Sometimes when they do the builds, they put some things, some very strange things in some very strange places, which makes the build, I don't know if they're trying to make the build just more complicated than it really needs to be, or they just want to add bricks in there. You guys tell me. 67% yes on Django. Wow, that's pretty nifty. I wonder if Django Bricks, did you say yes on that? Also, I'm wondering if you did. I'm just throwing that out there. Okay, so I need a couple, how many we need? 2 1x2s, flats. Again, which is, the ones that I found was a bit sunburned, but I do have a couple here. I saw them a second ago. At least I thought so, and I hope it's not as bad. That's not one of them. I really thought I had one of them there. Wookie, you're back? You know you get 1,000 when you come back. Thanks for coming back, Wookie. You got 1,000 again. Hi again. Yeah, you get 1,000 when you come back. Thanks for showing up. So let me know in the comments if you have built any of these before. When I say these, meaning the tank that I'm building right now. So we need one of these just right here, 1x2s. And what before? When you say what before, what do you mean, Wookie? Yeah, if you have built one of these Republic tanks before. So there are 3 of them in the whole collection. There's the 75182, and the one that's the first one I built, and now I'm building the 7679, and then as a surprise, we'll build the last one. Still no XP. We will work on that for you. Felton District. Still no XP. We'll work on that. Said hi. What before? Oh no, I haven't. Felton District. Close but no cookies. Close but okay, thanks. Yeah, we'll work on that. We'll definitely work on that. I'll check on that. Once I've finished this, I will check on that for you, okay? Definitely check on that. So now we need 2 more of these, which is just right over here. the 1x2s, and those two are gonna go. So one, just finding them here, guys, and two, and those go, one of them goes right there like that, and the other goes on the opposite side. Hope I'm placing that correctly. And we need we need 4 1x6s. 1x4s, sorry, 2x4s. Why am I saying 1x4? And that goes there. And same thing on the opposite sides, repeated. Again, thanks for showing up, guys. You guys are fantastic. And the same thing on the other side, so that's pretty cool. All done. I need to get myself 2 more of those. Let's just check over here. I know I had 2 of them, but I'm not sure if I have 4 of them. Because like I said, the they're sort of sunburnt. I'm not gonna use those at all. Some of them that I picked out before, they're just absolutely horrendous. So I'm not gonna use them. But then I picked out others prior, and that should work for me. Okay, so we need another 2 of those there. I'm still looking for that piece. I'm not sure I picked out enough of them. What was that? Didn't have much XP because I donate once. Okay. It's kind of dark now, but it's 7:30 on the night. What was your first Lego set? My first Lego set was this one. It was I'll tell you the number because I still have it. I'll tell you the number right now. And I built it not too long ago, so I have the booklet right here, and I did a series on that because this particular set, when they build sets, they used to give you magazines with a little bit of comics in them. They used to give you magazines that you can change the build around and build other ships. I don't know. I have to say Lego has gone a bit lazy on that front. Now when they give you a build, it's just one thing. You can only build one thing with it. So this was my first set. I'm losing power there. Yeah, this was my first set. I'll just close this. And I'll tell you my first set. Come on, close, right. My first set was this set. See if you can tell me what set this is. That was my first set. I'm gonna lose power here. Don't wanna knock this over. Stay up there. Oops, what's going on? Yeah, don't fall over there. Grab that. Okay. I'm reaching over for this plug here because I'm running out of juice. What's that? Wait, let me check. Okay. Yeah, that was my first set. I did do a video on it on the different things you can build and stuff like that on that particular set. Okay, so we need 1 more of those. Just found one, and let's see if we can find another. I'm sure I got to have another one of those. Here you go. Yep, another one of those, not tarnished at all, but I need to find that that brick first before I do anything else. where can I find that brick? Let's see. Possibly. Okay. I'll hold there for now. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we need 2 1x4s. Here we go. 1x4 going right here. Again, this is what I talk about. This is a brick count. Now, this brick comes in 1x6. Lego, why didn't you just give us 2 1x6s? This is when I call brick count, guys. This is brick count. I got to call them out when I see it, right? That doesn't make a difference right here if they'd give us that in a 1x6. Really, it doesn't. It does not make a difference. So why don't they just give it to us in a 1x6? You guys tell me, let me know in the comments, why would we have to pay for the extra brick, guys? Please let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, I don't see any reason for us doing that. Okay? Okay, so just right on here, we need a couple of 2x3s. Just goes right here and locks this off in dark red. 2 of them to be exact. Okay, let's see what comes next. Let's see what happens next, guys. Okay, on the inside, we require, again, I'm trying not to use the bricks that's all jacked up, because I have a couple bricks that's really jacked up here, guys. And it's a horror show. Absolute horror show. Was that Wookie? Boba Red. Oh, what's my last message? Read my last message. What was your last message? Lego store. Da, da, da. Oh, Rockefeller Center. Close but no cookies. I can see it. In NYC. What's that? I gotta check. Is it a V? What? E what? Oh, sorry. No, it's X-wing. Yeah, X-wing. It's an X-wing. It is an X-wing. So we need 2 of these, 1x14s, just across here like so. Just like that. That's 1. And 2. Okay. Doing pretty good so far. Is it the first one? Yes, it is the first one. Came with that nice Luke in it. It's pretty cool. At least, again, I think so. But there you go. That's just my opinion. I thought it was really cool. Still got it. Right, so we have 2 1x3s by 2s. Just go right here. It's 1 and 2. What was that? Said is it the first one? Yes, it's the OG. Yeah, OG. The Lego store is actually 5th Avenue in New York City. I have that Luke. Just okay. Okay. Again, guys, do check me out on Wednesday. Put your notifications on for that. Okay, guys. As you know, this is Extra Monday. Boba, I got it right. Okay. This is BOBAbrickz, and may Lego be with you guys.